love it. Love is a wonderful thing. It's also a wonderful concept. And it's a wonderful construct. And yet, if you look closely at your experience of life, you can walk around saying, I love everyone, God, 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 love, love, love. All I see is love. Everything else is an illusion. And that's all true. But unless you have that experience and live that experience, it's really just to really know love. Sometimes you have to know its opposite. There really is no opposite to love, but you have to, at least in this illusion, feel what it's like to be out of love, to be disconnected from the love that you are. Partly to value it more, partly to find your way back home. And you can walk around thinking that you're in great shape with the people in your life and the pets in your life, and everything's wonderful. And then something will happen where you get triggered. And it's so fast, and it doesn't feel like you have any choice but to react. And you react, and they react, and this distance is created. And where is the love? It feels like it doesn't exist at all. And your mind goes to thoughts of, I'm getting away from this. We're done. I'm not, that's it, I'm done. And yet, as you grow more and more aware of how important love is in your life, you realize that there's a terrible cost to not loving. There's an emptiness and a sadness and a bereftness that becomes harder and harder to bear as you go through and make this distinction. Even if you're dead right, and if did just love hurts you so bad. Being right. Being right doesn't hold a candle to forgiveness. And what you want more than anything was to acknowledge that what just happened wasn't you, and it's not what you're committed to, and it's not who you are. And what you want to do is return to love. Your willingness in relation to another to say, I'm sorry, please forgive me, and to forgive yourself for being not yourself for a few moments is so powerful. It's the greatest gift. And the intimacy that you wish to have with other people will be enhanced by your willingness to forgive yourself and others. That's how intimacy happens, not by everybody saying love, 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 not by everybody being nice. It happens by a series of forgivenesses. And a willingness to think again, to align your thinking with Holy Spirit, to let Holy Spirit speak through you, for God, for you. And it's a depth of intimacy that's lost to you if you keep your understanding of love on some global level. The third dimension is for practicality. It's the real experience of love coming back when you realize you're out of love, making that distinction finer and finer. forgiving yourself again and again and again, and forgiving everyone for everything. It lets you love them more. It lets them love you more. It lets you love yourself more. It brings you home. And yes, it's true, the love is under there and nothing really got disturbed. I guess you could say, oh, that was just an illusion. But your willingness to acknowledge where you were less than loving and forgive yourself and forgive the other person and ask forgiveness of them and of God, whether they do it or not, that's really not your concern. But your willingness to be restored to yourself is the greatest gift. And to restore other people to themselves, to see more in them than they're currently showing you. It's an honor. It's the greatest gift you can give another. And I know that things can spin out in the extreme, and you can say things that it's a bell that you can't unring. But you can recover from it when you recognize that what you really want is love. What you really want is connection. What you really want is forgiveness. And you get that forgiveness by giving it. There was a cartoon years ago by Charles Schulz who wrote the Peanuts cartoon. And it was little Snoopy the dog, and he used to say, I love mankind. And in the next frame, he would say, it's people I can't stand. And that's understandable. It's people are the ones who hit your buttons and set you off into the illusion. But it's also people that you need to forgive. And the people you need to forgive the most is you. It's an honor and a gift for me to be with you and for you to be with me. I love you, and I'll speak with you again soon.